Dear friends in Christ, thank you for participating in this virtual worship coming to you today from Christ Church Cathedral. Like you, I long for the day when we will get together in worship in person again. For now, though, we must be together from a distance to protect everyone's health and safety. God's mission through the ministry of local communities of faith continues. Though we're in an unprecedented time, your financial support is needed now more than ever. Many of you may be in a precarious financial position and may not be able to maintain your giving to your parish. But if you're able to maintain your giving or even offer an additional special gift during this time, I would urge you to do so. You can do this in a variety of ways. You can mail your offering to your parish. You can check to see if your parish on its website has online giving and donate in this way. Finally, you can even now sign up for pre-authorized donations to your parish by contacting Rachel Taylor at the Synod office and using the contact information seen here on the screen. Once again, thank you for participating in this virtual worship. A blessed and safe Holy Week and Easter to you all.
It's been an extraordinary Lent, hasn't it? We've been walking the way of the cross, and for many people it has brought real hardship and loss, suffering and death. On Ash Wednesday we started Lent with these words. We begin our journey to Easter with the sign of ashes, an ancient sign, speaking of the frailty and uncertainty of human life. All over the world we've become powerfully aware of the depth of these words, the frailty and uncertainty of human life. One of the central elements of Christian faith is penitence. Penitence, as you know, doesn't mean feeling sorry about things. It's about taking decisive action. It means changing direction, turning around, and recommitting ourselves to what is true. This year it has meant simplifying our lives, stepping back from other people, even literally, and learning self-isolation. Our Lenten disciplines this year have given us a new understanding of many things, of public safety, for example, of respecting the space of others, working together, being responsible for our own and others' health. We're having to embrace solitude, but not inwardness. Solitude without loneliness. From the quiet places we've reluctantly entered, we're gaining new insights into mindfulness, attentiveness, and prayer. And these last few weeks have strangely forced us to set aside our more minor complaints and difficulties. Many of us have become more compassionate, more aware of the sacrifices and the heroism of others, particularly our healthcare workers and frontline responders. And we are more than ever determined to pursue justice for those in the greatest need, here and elsewhere across the world. The spiritual disciplines we've been practicing this Lent have never been more practical, more immediate, or more necessary. But remember, it's important to keep a sense of humor too. Tuesday in Holy Week is a day when we consider our vocation and our vows. The first vows we make as Christians are at baptism. We promise to persevere in resisting evil. We promise to seek and serve Christ in all persons. And we promise to strive for justice and peace among all people. These are commitments to action, and they require risk-taking. I was once on the staff of a church, and in our Sunday bulletin every week were printed these words. This church has 300 ministers, and one priest. That simple line, printed out every Sunday, reminded us effectively that the ministers of the Church are not a professional class that carries out work on our behalf. We are all ministers of Christ. Some of us have taken further vows, the vows of ordination as deacons, priests, and bishops. What are these vows? To proclaim by word and deed the gospel of Jesus Christ, to fashion our lives according to its precepts, to love and serve the people, caring alike for young and old, rich and poor, strong and weak, to nourish Christ's people from the riches of his grace, to strengthen them to glorify God in this life and in the life to come. These vows are very demanding, and those of us who have made them know their weight. They take not only our time and such talents as we have, but our whole life. They take all our strength and willpower. They make us keenly aware of our own failings. Sometimes they take us away from those we love. The true vocation of clergy is to show people the way to God. And as you know, in spiritual matters, it's not enough to tell someone the way. We have to show the way, to walk alongside people until they can see the way for themselves. That's what Jesus did, and it's our calling too, to be icons of Christ, to nourish Christ's people, and to strengthen them. Jesus said, "You did not choose me, I chose you." We are given the strength we need to fulfill these vows because God has called us to them. And with the call comes the grace. We're almost at Easter, but for many people Easter is receding, not coming closer. We know the seasons of the Church's year don't always coincide with the seasons of people's lives. But as the British artist David Hockney said recently, remember, they can't cancel the spring. To put that into a Christian context, remember, they can't cancel the resurrection. The resurrection has already happened, and the power of the risen Christ will yet be revealed in these difficult times. New life will return. Not the same old life that was before, of course, but new life, a post-virus time that will require of us all the good things we are learning in this Lenten season. Amen.